homeboy or something? Who that is?
Okay. You guys want to fill me in? Why do I
I'm
feel
gonna
like I was
have him getting it
blindsided out there?
this
Because you
October.
were.
Look, but that's okay, all right? It's the last trick Othello's got up his sleeve.
Yo, fam, he's really gonna offer
Yeah.
3 first-round draft picks on top of me. For Shep? I mean, is Philly gonna sign off on that?
It's unclear.
There's more support for the trade on social than I would like to see.
What does that mean?
I'd say it's about a
Yeah,
50-50
I'm grinding
split.
though.
Good
My
thing
man
social
ain't
isn't
there,
in
but
charge
I bought the cross gen version,
Look,
so
it's still
I'm
really
ready
hard
when
to
I
fight
get
that
that
battle, so-
5.
Okay, but we've already talked about this. We're not gonna fight this fight in the press.
I'm not talking press, I'm talking about on the court. Look, Othello put his cards on the table. It's you versus Shep now.
Okay, hasn't it always been?
What'd you say?
Yeah, but never this directly. Look, you've got an opportunity
two-way
to put
shooter?
this thing to bed once and for all.
That's what
all
he
you gotta
called,
do
two-way
is
shooter.
outperform Shep. Boyer hasn't pulled the trigger yet, which means he's still not sold. But there's a microscope on you two now. Look, if you go out there and you whoop Shep's behind on the stat sheet, there's no way Phil would trade you.
Rick,
Look, how could he?
Rick, you know I'm not about the stats, man.
Oh, that's what
I've
Howard
never
made
been about that.
Nietzsche
But you
a
are
3-level
about the city.
scorer. That's what his man
I
came
know
out
you're a
to
team
be.
first guy on P, but I don't see anything wrong with calling your number
Yeah,
lower
that's
than
what
usual
he,
if it's gonna get you
that's
to
what
stay.
his man came out to be.
You can't win a ring in this city if Othello
Oh
trades
no.
you.
He made
So
it,
it's
though.
me versus Shep.
It's you versus Shep, babe.
You gotta end this, MP. Once and for all.
Top plays are back. Do you have what it takes to earn the votes of your peers and be considered for top play of the week?
Well, even after 9 seasons, some of you still may be wondering, what makes a top play? Have you ever sent in a submission and it's not...
And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches we're seeing starting to... Just rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And Kevin, it's such a long season, and teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
So here's Miami's starting group.
Yo. What's up, bro? Stop tricking. Stop tricking.
I ain't smashing that.
Communication. Texting is cheating. Talking to them is cheating. That's what the females say.
Niggas just get bored. You know how that do. Niggas get bored and just want to say some smart shit. Nobody want to talk to a bitch ever again in life. You know? Seriously, bro. But a woman who might look at your phone at
It be like that.
It do. Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir. I'll be right back. And Grizz got off. No. You lied. Well, you just left out the... Nah, man. Not Grizzly. Damn, he can't answer the phone either. Damn. Damn. I was gonna want to answer. What the fuck I just did with that bunny? Yeah, what the fuck they did to you? Oh. Oh, yeah. That's what I think. Yeah. Yeah. I just broke the season 3 record. No, I was jacking them bitches. Over 300 or something. Yeah.
Adebayo is out there with Martin. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's T in at the 2. And yes, it's good.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Butler against Hunter. Passes it to Johnson. Young, right side. Lock at 6. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. They have won their one matchup against this team so far. He said the first order of business was for them to score against a very tough shot-blocking team inside. He said in a game like this, you can't turn down perimeter looks. They could be the key to victory. We'll see if he's right, Kevin.
Okay, David, thank you. We'll see if they can execute Greg well enough to beat the good defense.
Yeah, and it's about identifying the right matchup. You almost always have an advantage somewhere on the floor.
You can bet they've been doing a lot of scouting, really getting a chance to prepare for this game. This should be an interesting game of adjustments.
Steve, Jimmy Butler.
Hey, I was just finna say, I'm like, I ain't had a story mode in a minute, but as soon as I had to play this game, I had got a little piece, a little clip.
Is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is,
yeah,
Kevin.
I'm
Back in the 2021 season, Butler
black
led
nigga,
the
the
league
white
in
little
steals.
secretary.
He is so committed to forcing you to make
don't
mistakes
talk to
with
him
the
as
ball.
much. Yeah.
He's not like a lot of superstars. Jimmy Butler will call you out if you're on his team. All he wants to do is win.
Now, here's Johnson. Averages about 5 points a game.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away. You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Here's Young. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Kept alive.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
25 shooting badges, though.
Hunter
the badge
against
like
Martin.
these every
And
game.
Young kicks to Johnson.
I'm shooting.
Young
Yeah.
outside. Let's go. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
When Trae Young is feeling it, he can rip up a defense. Quick release and a confident stroke.
Here's T. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And 12 points for T.
His fourth make in 5 tries.
Exactly
We're just getting started.
Johnson outside. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Yeah, I gotta get my 3 on the 91. My shit like
Pass to Murray.
right now.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
I can't even get.
Look at the
I just go
pass
put
from
shooting
Hunter,
badges
wanting
anywhere
to
because I
get his
can't get
teammates
certain
involved.
badges. Well, I can't upgrade certain
Pass to
badges
T.
because my shit ain't in the 80s
And
yet.
again,
You know
Miami
what
with the
I'm saying?
triple.
The defense a step slow.
So I just been putting. I got badges everywhere.
And so it's Murray who
Badges
brings the ball up
everywhere.
for Atlanta.
Yeah.
7-point differential. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were
Oh, that bit
fortunate to
registered.
have
That bit
survived at the
registered.
end
Yeah,
of regulation.
They were extremely lucky. I think they took their opponent for granted a little, and it nearly cost them.
Adebayo passes to T. This one for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Johnson. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest
probably put a
advantage
dub
is
on
his
this nigga
lift
this
off the
weekend.
floor.
If I put a dub on them, nigga, I'm
Pass to T. From downtown. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
yeah, I'm gonna hit 80.
How
He's gonna
about the
be at
last
80,
five
yeah.
made shots have all been
The
through?
rebirth there, spend the money. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're
The
right.
vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
AG, what about these Hawks? They
I'm making
really
the
be
same
fun to
man,
watch.
but he gonna be
Yeah,
about
they
your
just
man.
need to
height.
be more
Then you got the same
consistent.
build. You got a
It seems
two-way
they can
shooter
beat
too,
anyone
huh?
on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Murray dishes to Capella. Now here's Murray. Guarded closer. And there it is for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's T. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 24 points for T.
And they're getting...
I got 21 on defense. I got 15 finishing badges. And I want to say I got 20. I might have got 20 on playmaking because my playmaking up there.
Their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Capella. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
Everybody.
And his defense was absolutely outstanding, especially his 2 blocks, which helped turn the game.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. Griffin comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich is checked in for Murray. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Young. And here's Bogdanovich following the 3 from T. And Bogdanovich kicks to Griffin. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to T. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside Bogdanovich. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the Hawks with possession here. Okongwu, the pass to Holiday. No good on the triple. Miami leading by 12. Here's T. And he lays it straight in. T's got 32 points.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And Holiday kicks to Bogdanovich. To the wing on the left. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Okongwu. That ball. A nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Okongwu's now got his second basket. Here's T. Guarded by Holiday. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Okongwu. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Okongwu's now got 6 points.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Here's T. And the Heat. Another three.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
I got 35.
Now here is Holiday.
First quarter.
He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah.
It's his first.
I bet you next quarter they ain't gonna want me to shoot. They gonna want me to facilitate. I bet you that nigga get the business. All that shit. 2K be on some whole shit.
And he knocks down.
I ain't gonna lie, I hit a white in this bitch. I said, get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
New group on the floor.
Yeah, them bitches started. They just started dropping. My shit, man, I was like, yeah, my attributes must be getting there.
Defensive perspective.
Yeah, bitches they hit in the bar.
And I also like his shot selection.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
On the floor for Miami, they've got Lowry.
What you got your shit on, early or late?
Then it's T, and it's
I got my shit on late. What you got your shooting? Remember that shit? You changed that shit from early to late. I put that shit on early. I feel like I wasn't hitting shit. I kept it on late. I feel like I'm hitting.
He ended up with 43 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. And on top of that, his energy and hustle to play with was really impressive, which is why he was able to stuff the stat sheet. Kevin will see if he can do that again tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it?
Yeah, that's why I couldn't.
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just
shit in my career when I put that shit on early.
That's what every player has control of. His level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Offensive rebound. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently. I think they got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
A really embarrassing loss indeed, and one that they will hopefully learn from. Got to keep your hands to yourself sometimes, or it could cost you the game.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They
I'm
set the tone
they done
for
took me
this
out the whole
game
damn
early on.
beginning with like a minute left or some shit
Following
like
DeAndre
that.
Hunter's three-point
Yeah.
Yes, that goes in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Young. 10 points for him. The three-pointer is right on target.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Lowry passes to T. Rebound, Atlanta.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Young against Lowry. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And
hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Adebayo. He's coming off a 22-point game against Milwaukee.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game.
Here's Johnson following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Out to the right wing. Right, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 7. Murray right side. 13 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. Murray's got 7 now in this quarter. Miami leading by 17. The pass to T. Here's Adebayo. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Young looking it over. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler.
I just seen Johnny Cinco in the park.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Johnson. And Miami also making a switch. Heroes checked in.
That nigga look like he made a sharpshooter.
And Atlanta has possession, trailing by 19. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. The Congoos checked in for the Hawks. And Miami also making a switch. Strus is checked in. Miami's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Butler on the wing. Pass to T. Shoots. Good, and Butler gets the assist. 45 points for T.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Young pass to Hunter. Inside. Young outside. Shoots from 12. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And this is Young's game. He's a shooter and someone that looks to score often.
Strus passes to T. Launches a 3. And no good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
Straight at the ball.
Young inside. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
That free throw, nope. And so it's the Miami Heat in command
of the first half with the score. The Hawks 61. The Heat 77.
Do not be passing
and welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. Really an incredible game from T.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Clint Capella is out there with Johnson. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And the Hawks with possession here. It's a 16-point game. 5 to shoot. And there's the feed to Capella. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Capella's got the first field goal of the second half for Atlanta. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
And both free throws good for Hunter. You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
Now here's Butler. He's got 7. Impressive fadeaway right there. Butler's got 9 points.
The closer the better for Jimmy, but his strong mechanics can make the mid-range work.
Johnson outside. Hunter on the wing. Here's Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Murray outside. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Passes it to Hunter. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Butler. The drive by Lowry. No good. Good defensive work there by Young. Murray with it. Lowry picks him up. Capella with the bucket.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be
good. Another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Atlanta calls timeout.
And Smitty, no doubt the veteran Kyle Lowry certainly possesses a lot of that wisdom at this stage of his career.
Greg, he's one of those guys that his teammates respect. A proven champion that plays with toughness and intelligence. And a big part of this team.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's T. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history book.
Well, he is now tied for the most 3s in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Johnson kicks to Young. At the top of the key, Hunter. Young against Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Capella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella. Leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Here's T. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trail by 20. In the corner, it's Hunter. Johnson, the pass to Young. Down low. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Very adaptable. Capella knew that shot was going to be contested and
connects again from distance.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And he takes a breather from his ongoing three-point barrage. What a game.
Doing damage, Greg, on the road. Talk about a big-time performance. Wow.
And you just wonder how someone can get this locked in from long range. He has defined what it means to put on a three-point clinic tonight.
Young finds Hunter. Back to Young. Murray left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Capella's got 10 points in just the second half. Fires the 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 10-footer. And he gets the jumper to drop.
A solid shooter, and DeAndre Hunter with confidence taking these shots.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. Bogdanovich comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And then for Miami, Yurtseveni's checked in for Adebayo. Victor Oladipo comes in for Caleb Martin. And Hero subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Here's T. They get it again. It's Saban. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Clearly a foul.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
And Yurtseven drops them both. And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
A shot by T, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 19. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Butler kicks to Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to T. Miami no good on that time either. Hawks have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Clint Capella only takes shots within his arsenal. Good at playing within himself.
And the pass to Hero. Here's T. Misses the 3. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Hero. Holiday gets the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Oladipo. Here's T. Defended by Young. The shot by T, no good.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Here's Capella. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Great use of the pump fake from Jimmy Butler. Really getting the defense to jump in the air.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall, despite that tendency.
Last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
This Heat team does just about everything well. They're one of the top teams in the league on offense and on D. They can win games at either end of the floor.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Adebayo. T is out there with Lowry. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Oladipo in at the 3, the small forward. Again, the miss by the Heat. And Miami, Smitty, really has succeeded in putting together a complete ball club. I mean, from top to bottom, with all the parts needed.
I totally agree, Kevin. That was their goal. Build a team that doesn't rely on any one strength. On nights when they're not shooting it well, their defense can pick up the slack.
Checks up a 3. The shot by T, no good.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Here's Murray. And they get it back. Passes it to Hunter. Johnson, wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
Lowry finds Oladipo. Here's T. Hits it from 3-point range. T's got 18 points just in the second half.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
So quick. Get Bogey the ball. He'll knock him down.
Lowry passes to T. Back to Lowry. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Fade away. Johnson's shot is off. The Heat leading by 12. Over to the wing. Here's T. And again, Miami with the triple.
That's good. And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
On the wing, Johnson. Back to Murray. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. For Miami, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And that one drops for us. And the Heat lead by 18.
Got to reward the big man for running the floor. Bam Adebayo takes all opportunities in transition.
Here's Bogdanovich. Capella trying to free himself up to end the run. And Bogdanovich lays it in. Bogdanovich has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's T. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Atlanta's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed.
Starting at the age of 18, Bogdan spent the first 7 seasons of his career playing internationally for teams in Serbia and Turkey.
And with Bogdanovich, Smitty, he was drafted back in 2014, but didn't come to the NBA until the 2017-18 campaign.
The reason why, Greg, he was too busy winning internationally. 7 league titles, not to mention countless individual honors.
Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. Heat also with us up. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Hits it again. Wow.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds both the first and third place scoring marks. First, of course, for 100 points, and third place all time with 78. Anytime Wilt's name comes up, you are making history.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Here's T, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, T.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Outside Bogdanovich. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the
connects again.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, GA, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. The shot by T, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Butler against Hunter. Pass to Young. Here's the 3. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for my...
And another one.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their... And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way that...